8 times in the morning and 8 times in the afternoon.
It's a manual ramp that folds in 4s and weighs about 30 pounds. It's functional. My wife is the pro at it for sure. I think one arm's bigger than the other now. She's been lifting that thing and throwing it around for so long.
The Nakora Family Challenges were a call to action for Lakewood Middle School Principal Scott Currier.
The first day that I met Amandus and met his mom and dad, and when they came to pick him up, and I saw what the family had to do every day, probably 8 to 10 times a day, and I just said that wasn't right, and I came to a faculty meeting and I said we're going to do this. We're going to find a way to pay for this. Some adults tried to raise the money and that didn't work, so I figured the best thing to do was to enlist the students.
And so we talked to Mr. Currier and we were like, well, do you think we could do a fundraiser to raise money for them to get a mechanical lift? And that's pretty much how it started.
The students that donated the most money got to put pies into their favorite teachers' faces. And then we had a dodgeball game, which was a result of a raffle where all the kids put a dollar in to see if they could play dodgeball against the teachers.
Not only did Lakewood raise money, but another nearby district middle school chipped in too.
Talking to Dr. Potts, the principal at Pleasant Ridge, and I was telling him about some of the things that we were doing. And he said that sounded like a great idea and some of the things that they wanted to do at Pleasant Ridge. So he went back and talked to his students about what we were doing here, and they just said that they wanted to help.
With the help of 2 middle schools and other donations, the Nakora family was brought to Lakewood to be presented with the total amount raised for a new lift.
Well, I kind of saw it. They held it up, but I saw the shadow through the check, and I hit my husband and I said, "Oh my God!" And he's like, "What?" I said, "Nothing." So I didn't expect it to be that much.
I was amazed. I didn't think that the students would be that riled up about something like this. I thought that there would just be some assembly that would just be normal, but it wasn't. It was really different. It was way different than most of the other assemblies here. It was personal.
I knew they were raising money and that they were getting close to their goal. I never expected them to reach it and surpass their goal. I was floored. Especially, I mean, with the other school coming in and people, they have no idea who we are. And they just said, well, we want to help.
People that wouldn't normally have done community service like this, that they got to get involved in that. I just feel, I'm proud of everybody, and I just like the excitement of Amandus and his family. I feel like I can't stop smiling. It's just so exciting.
He was so happy and their whole family, and I just feel like we helped somebody in need, and that just is like the best feeling in the world.
If the school hadn't done this, we would have had to cash in some money from somewhere else in order for us to get it done, because Amandus wouldn't have been able to go in and out of the van anymore.
Whenever I get in or out of the van, I'm always worried that I might hit my head on the ceiling because the van's not tall enough. But now with all the money the school's raised for us, we'll be able to. I won't have to worry about it.
I can just push a button. Yeah, it'll be so much better. So much better. No more biceps. Keep the ramp so that I can continue my workout. Might not be a bad idea.
Reporting for 435 South Magazine, this is Christine Stanwood.